Welcome back. I just found this Python package, PyJokes. And mind you, I have never installed this, so I'm going to try and do this from scratch so you can see what the steps would be like. So this is a completely useless package. It looks like it gives us one-line jokes for programmers, so I think this will be appropriate. I also like the fact that it has GitHub stars. So here, sometimes some of these packages are hosted on GitHub. And GitHub is essentially a social network for programmers. You're able to put up your code up here and people can view your code and download it. And a good measure of how popular a package is usually something like stars or forks, because stars are given by people that really like the package, or fork is people who copy the package and use it in their own coding, maybe on their own GitHub profiles. So this looks like a very simple library, so let's install it. So there's several ways that we can actually install this package. You can see here that the command is pip install pyjokes. But I want to show you first how it works with PyCharm and then show you how to do it with the command line. So I have PyCharm over here. We have some relics of our old project. Now in here in PyCharm, again, it's an IDE, so it comes with a lot of built-in things. I can do PyCharm, preferences, and then simply go to project modules. I can go to project interpreter. And then here I see that this interpreter has some modules already pre-installed. I see that I have pip, but all I need to do is click on the plus sign here. If I click plus, I can actually here search for packages. So these are all the available packages that we have. So what was our thing called again? PyJokes. All right, let's search for PyJokes. PyJokes. There it is. I think it was this one with 0.5. With the author, PyJoke Society, just making sure that it's the same one. Yep, author, PyJoke Society. So all we need to do here is to simply install package. There you go. PyJokes installed successfully. So now that I have PyJokes here, let's have a look at how we can use it. By the way, I can actually test to see that I have this installed. If I go to lib, Python 3.7, site packages, there's my PyJokes distribution. Awesome. So let's see how we can use it. Again, I've actually never used this before, so let's have a look. You can also access jokes in your own project by importing PyJokes. All right, let me just copy that. And using the function getJoke and getJokes. All right, sounds simple enough. Let's give that a go. I'm going to import PyJokes like that. And then what was the function? The function was getJoke. So let's do PyJokes and then say getJoke. And I can see that I can give it a language and category. So let's say getJoke here. So string is English. So we want the joke in English. And category, let's see. It says we can do neutral. What are the options here? Neutral is neutral geek jokes. No adult jokes for us. We can do Chuck Norris jokes. All right, neutral is fine. That's the default. So we actually don't even need to pass anything here, but just to be safe, let's do neutral. All right. I don't know what it's going to do, so let's just run this program and see what happens. All right, let's print out the joke. Let's say joke equals, and then say print joke. If I click run, real programmers can write assembly code in any language. Ha, ha, ha. All right, there's our completely useless package. Let's do another one. Let's see if there's any funny ones. How to explain the movie Inception to a programmer. When you run a VM inside another VM, everything runs real slow. All right, some of these jokes I'm sure are pretty funny. Some of them might be a little bit advanced, but hey, that's actually not bad. You know what? I might use this package in the future. I think this is fun. But I won't bore you with me keep pressing play. I might not record for a few hours and just waste time reading these jokes. But I just wanted to show the process of how I would go about doing something like this. Now, most programmers that don't use PyCharm, instead of doing what I did, will most likely use, let's say, their terminal to actually do this. So I have my Sublime Text here and my terminal or command prompt, if you're on Windows, right here. And if I do present working directory, again, this is a Linux and Mac command. So I see I'm on the desktop, which is where my 1.py file is. Now, if I wanted to use the PyJokes in here, and I click run, so let's say Python 3 1.py, module not found. No module named PyJokes. That's not good, but that's because we installed it for our PyCharm environment, but not for us to use outside of PyCharm. So how can we do that? Well, we can do pip to install from the pypi library or the repository. So again, if I go all the way up, you see that I have pip install PyJokes. So I can even copy this and just install it for myself here. Now here's the thing. Depending on how you have your machine set up, if I do pip-v with capital V, it's going to give me the version of pip, but you see here that it says from Python 2.7. We want to make sure we're using Python 3. So in your case, if you do pip3-v, you'll get the right version of pip. So make sure you check that and make sure that you're using with the Python 3 or higher. In my case, I'll have to call pip3. You can always set this up so that pip refers to the Python 3. But for now, let's say pip3, and then we're going to install. And here, all we say is the package name we want to install. In our case, it's the PyJokes package. All right. It's collecting PyJokes, successfully installed PyJokes 0.5. I also get a little warning here. You're using pip version 19.0.3. However, version 19.1 is available. And you might get this. And I always recommend just upgrading. So I'm just going to copy the command that they give us. And I'm going to say pip install upgrade pip. And I'm going to do pip3. All right, so I've successfully updated pip. So again, pip3v now has version 19.1.1. If I now, let's say, clear here and do pip list, I see that it shows me all the lists of the packages that I have. And if I scroll up here, I see that I have, where is it? Whoop, I used the pip command instead of pip3, so let's do pip3 list. So this is something that you just have to be careful of. You can see pip3 list is looking a lot nicer. Let's see. I see that PyJokes is installed. Awesome. So now that I have this, let's run it. So I can run Python 3 and then say 1.py. Oh, what an appropriate joke. I swear I did not time this. This is just the programming universe telling us something. It says, friends, don't let friends use Python 2.7 because, hey, we should get this joke. Python 3 is the current and latest. Oh, that's funny. That's actually, I'm pretty pleased. I feel like we should end the video here because this is just perfect. All right, well, this is how you install packages with PyPI. We are able to really use the power of the developers all around the world using just a simple command, pip or pip3 install, and whatever package we want across the world, across the internet, we have access to in our projects. I'll see you in the next one.